Hey YouTube, so this is the long-awaited tag replacement video. My inbox was just crazy with people asking for this video, and I was debating on for a couple weeks on how to do it, because I shoot my videos on iPhone, so it's kind of hard to hold it in one hand and do the tag replacement in the other hand. But so I'm just going to show you a little bit how to do it. Right here I got my Space Jams. I took the tag already off of it. I don't know if you can see it real well. There's no tag on the tongue, and you can't even see the stitching that I took it out, because this material was like a mesh material, and I took the stitching out of the tag and nothing showed. But as to the cool silvers right here, so I try to do one shoe right here. I try to take the stitching out, and this tongue material like when I took it out, it showed the stitching holes. See the stitching holes right there? So I'm not actually going to take these tags off, because it would just look stupid. I would take the stitching out, all the holes would show, and just move it down a little bit, and everybody would see the stitching holes. I mean, obviously they're fake shoes anyway, but I'd rather just keep them in that place. And I'm only going to wear these shoes where no sneakerheads are from miles and miles away. But yeah, so I took the stitching off. I'll show you how to do that a little bit. Just get a little pair of scissors. I just use these. And what you do is you take the blade and you just pick underneath the stitching. I'm not actually going to do it, but you get what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to pick up the stitching a little bit, and once you get it picked up, you can actually cut it and then pull the string out. You can't do it all. Mostly on this side and this side you can just pull it if you get it at the corner, but when you're trying to do it from on the sides, you got to actually cut each stitching. But that's basically how you do it. You just use a blade of a scissor, a little small pair of scissors, and just pick up the stitching, cut it, and just do whatever you have to do just get this tag off. I don't cut the tag out. I don't rip the tag. I don't do the side and then just rip it, because you can mess up your tongue. Your tag can rip. Who knows? It's not really great material, so you have a good chance of ripping the tag if you're trying to do that. But what I recommend is you do it on the Space Jams or any other shoe, Jordan 11, that has the mesh type tongue, because the holes will show and it will just look bad. So I'm sorry guys, I actually already took my tags off of the Space Jams. I just showed you how to do it. And I gotta tell y'all one thing: do not use super glue. I tried using super glue, and this is what happened after washing it a whole bunch. See, this is one I didn't use super glue. It's all flimsy. You can see the Jordan, Jumpman Jordan. It's all dark. It's not flimsy. It's really hard, and that's because I tried to use super glue to super glue this on in the third spot. Well, when I did that, first off, the super glue dried way too quick, so I had like 2 seconds to get on the shoe, and I just didn't have enough time. The super glue was way too fast, and this tag actually turned white because of the super glue. So I had to use dishwashing liquid and scrub this thing for a few minutes just to get it, and then I had to dry it just to get it back to somewhat good looking. You can see there's still a difference. You can barely see the Jordan Jumpman. It's all black, and so yeah, just do not use super glue, because it will mess your tags up. But what I got here it's called Python glue. I've used it before on some stuff, and it actually takes quite a while to dry, but it's not like super fast gluing. So what I'm going to do is put the glue on the back of the tags, put them on there and set the shoes up for about a day, and I'm sure it'll be nice and glued on there, and you can't rip it off. I picked this up at Walgreens in the car aisle section. If y'all want to get this stuff, it's like $4. But yeah, just don't use super glue. Use like some strong glue, but not super glue. So let's see if I can do this one-handedly. Alright. Oops. Alright, I'm trying not to get a lot on there. Alright. I'll try to rub it in a little bit so it doesn't come out the sides. And it's kind of a mess doing one-handedly. Alright, make sure it's not backwards. Alright. So the third spot right here. Alright, there you go. Now I'm just going to let that dry, and I'm going to do the other one. Hopefully not one-handed, because I spilled a little bit, but that's not, that's all you got to do, guys. Just take the stitching out with a little pair of scissors and glue it in the third spot. Very simple. I didn't see any videos doing it. I kind of just thought, hey, like, I should take the stitching out, and luckily this was mesh material. It doesn't show the stitching. This is not mesh material. It will show the holes. So I'm just going to leave it alone, and I'm actually going to glue this little side back down. Alright, so I think this video is way too long now, so I'm going to let y'all go. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you liked it. Tell me in the comments, how you did it, if you didn't do it my way. Alright, y'all, peace.